Shalom, Lord Christ. Just hold on for 1 minute. I'm on standby. It's a last day for a conical piece of dedication.
Yes.
The cameras.
I got my like reading the
Oh, yeah, raise your hand. We're glad and live. Oh, just raise your hand. I answer questions. Yeah, go ahead. No, you can ask a question. Okay. Any questions you have, anything you want to say, just raise your hand. Oh, that's how we do it when it's live. Okay. All right. Shalom, Lord Christ. I'm preaching novice of 1,000, Tamayam. All right. And I got, 2 students inside the building today. All right. I'm waiting on y'all and the one y'all to come up on the screen. But until then, this is the I.S.U.P.K history class. Okay. Oh, there go y'all right there. Shalom, brother.
Shalom, Yahweh.
Yahweh. All right. And today I'm teaching about the Virginia High School history lesson about picking cotton that went all the way left in Virginia. All right. Triple call y'all. You got the article. You could go ahead and read it. But I brought out this, this news that happened recently because I want my people to see, no matter how much you integrate, no matter how much you celebrate their holidays, no matter how much your pastor say, you got to love everybody. You got to follow Martin Luther King, which his birthday is coming up real soon. We don't need to remember people like that. We need to remember people that's in the Bible that did not join the government. Christ is one of them. Christ didn't join the government. People think Christ got killed or unalive because he loved everybody. Christ got unalive because he did not love everybody. He did not teach that message. He taught segregation. He taught separation. In other words, he taught not to join the devil. Okay, integration is a contract with the devil. Look what happened after we integrated with America. After we integrated in these schools with these devils. They come into these schools, and you know what they do? They have mass shootings. I'm tired of my people. I don't want my kids involved with these devils shooting up one of my children. I'm so terrified. And not just that, I don't like Donald Trump, but I'm so happy that he's getting rid of that, that Rainbow Coalition teaching inside the schools. That had to stop. That's getting out of hand. That behavior is a learned behavior. Now they making sure your children learn it. They got books called, All Boys Don't Wear Blue. What kind of crap that is, man. Now you wonder why your son coming home twitching. My son bet not come home twitching. I'm getting twitching out of him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but your children's lives are in danger in this place. And it's so important that you get them into the I.S.U.P.K so they know what to avoid when they go to schools. So they know how to walk when they outside with, other children, especially these devils. Okay? Because if you don't watch your children, guess what? The spirit of these devils is going to be on them. Going to be on them. And you're supposed to mold a child when they're young. Know what I mean? Not let them grow up inside these schools and get all spoiled and rotten. Now you don't know what to do with them. Now you really depending on the oppressor to raise them because you had them raising them from the beginning in these schools. Don't let the oppressor raise your children. Don't let the oppressing children influence your children. All right? Cannot love everybody. You cannot join everybody, man. Because guess what? You're going to drop who you are. You can't be black around them. Know what happens when you be black around them? They harass you. They make fun of you. And they say slavery is awesome. Black people benefited from slavery. That's what they say. That's what we got to separate, man, because they would never feel ashamed for what they have done. They're going to take Christ to come back here and make them ashamed for what they have done. They think they did you a favor. Your ancestors a favor by showing them how to pick cotton. But they say they got us out of the jungles of Africa, when we ain't have hot and cold water, man, if you let them tell the story of America, if you let them tell it, you'll never be, you know what I mean, in reality. Whole time we taught them how to bathe. They ain't like hot and cold water. Hell, they ain't like water. Huh, y'all?
Con, sir.
I heard they still don't like water. Most of them, they don't even bathe with rags. They bathe with their hands, just like a caveman. If they bathe. Right. Yeah, I'm so mad about this story that I seen on the news, man. But let's read about this story. Man, this scoffer keep coming up on my computer every day. I don't know how to block it. Am I your enemy because I tell the truth? But go ahead.
Is it the one about Virginia High School?
That's right.
Con, sir.
You see it?
Yeah, present have accused of Virginia High School. That's the one?
Yeah, that's what I need. Go ahead and read it loud.
Okay. Parents have accused of Virginia High School of failing to protect Black students after a history lesson involved a piece of raw cotton, allegedly.
A piece of raw cotton got, the white students upset. Got white America upset. How dare you bring that piece of raw cotton to remind us of slavery, of y'all slavery, y'all pain. It was really a pain to us, let me tell you something. It was a long time ago, white people was proud of that. They were proud of cotton. In that era, they called it cotton was king. King cotton. That's what people down south call cotton. You know why? Because cotton, Negroes picking cotton was what made America. All right. Then after, Negroes are picking cotton manually, what happened? They came up with the cotton gin. You would think after the cotton gin, slavery would slow down. Slavery increased. And they exposed the truth to these students and they got mad. Donald Trump and the governor of Florida, what's his name? Ron DeSantis, they are attacking critical race theory hard because they teach their children at home that, white Americans are great. Ain't nothing wrong with America. America is a great place until you learn the foundation of it. Hell, you gotta learn the beginning of the foundation. Learn about what they're doing to your people now. Hell, learn what they have done to you. If you Black, they did something to you in your life, especially if you're in the hood. Right. Come on now. But Christians get amnesia. Oh, they say Black people done more to me than white people did. That's what they say. They keep on making up their story. All right. But read on.
Con. A piece of raw cotton allegedly led to bullying and harassment.
Bullying and harassment. Go ahead.
Con, sir. Official at Riverside High School in Loudoun County in the D.C. metro area confirmed that a teacher had passed the cotton around during a lesson about slavery and the cotton industry.
She should have passed that cotton around, gonna ruffle some feathers. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't care. They need it. I like when they get mad and whole face turn red when they hear the truth. That's how you know you did a good job.
Right.
Read on.
Con. During a lesson about slavery and the cotton industry last Thursday.
Oh, so this happened a week ago. Go ahead. Because today is Thursday. Go ahead.
Michelle Thomas, a pastor and the president of the county NAACP.
NAACP. NAACP is a Black organization that got started by white people. Okay. They'll tell you it got started by Black people, but that's a lie. White people started that. That's why they don't really do nothing for Black people. All right. When Negroes get killed in America, they show up, but what happens? You get the same result every time. They're trying to let the oppressor fix it instead of depending on us to fix it. And how we fix it? By separating. We have to separate from this place. There's no other solution. Because guess what? Black people had their own hospitals, had their own schools, had their own buses, had their own water fountain. It maybe wasn't so pretty as a white man water fountain. To me, if I was living back in the day, I don't care what color that water fountain was. I know it's more cleaner than theirs because I know we are clean people. I think my people were just envious, and it had to be them Christians. They just wanted to know how the white pie tastes. They didn't want to stick with the nigger pie. you know damn well that white pie ain't got no season anyway. You know they potato salad got raisins in it. I don't. We got a good potato salad. Who the hell put raisins in potato salad anyway? People that don't know how to cook. Hey, but read on.
Khan.
That is a little humor for y'all.
Said the problem was not just the cotton itself, but more that the teacher failed to act on the behavior it promoted.
I mean, what was she supposed to do? What was she supposed to do? To make, compromise to their feelings and don't tell the truth. That's what they want. That's how it always been. When you see them, don't tell them the way how you feel. You remain in your boy and your gal level. When I mean gal, I ain't say girl, gal. Slave status. That's what they want you to be at in your thinking when you talk to them. Some of them like you looking them in the eye. That's white privilege for you. Go ahead.
Khan, sir. The kids then began joking about black people being enslaved.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just humiliating and deeply embarrassing for the kids. Thomas told local broadcaster WUSA 9.
Okay, we're going to drop that right there, man. Okay. Give me Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, Baba Kashab.
Khan, sir.
I can just paraphrase it. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, it tells you there's no brand new thing under the sun. What they're doing right now, they did it a long time ago. When did they do it? In Egypt. I know y'all heard of Joseph. Okay, and what I mean by this is, black people created the cotton gin. They say Eli Whitney was not black, he was white, but Eli Whitney got the idea from a black slave named Sam. Sam, really the slaves ain't had no last name. You really ain't got no last name. That last name belonged to the oppressor. That last name is really like a brand on your skin. It's just on your spirit, on your identity. That's not your last name.
Right.
Okay. So that's a name. Sam ain't really his last name neither, because we Hebrew, Israelites. Damn oppressor name. And why I'm so glad for the truth. I come in here and drop that oppressor name. I don't care what my mama say. I ain't name you that. I know the Lord named me where I'm named now. Most High Christ. I ain't born again. I'm still your son, but your son that you created is gone. All right? I don't care how the Christians feel. I care about the way God feels. All right? Let the word of God be true in every man alive.
Right.
In order to serve Christ, you're gonna have to let your mama be disgraced at you, your father and your friends and all of them, and leave that world and come join your real family. Okay, join a people that won't kill you on New Year's Eve. Oh, my bad, I don't mean to say kill, unalive you on New Year's Eve, or cut you off for not giving me something for my birthday. I mean, stuff like that. People in the world are so petty. On our holy days, we don't have holidays. On our holy days, you don't hear about nobody getting unalive. You hear about people having a good time. The feast of dedication. Well, you see the candles lit, right? It lasts for 8 days. Christmas lasts for 2 days. People just don't know the days of the Lord are way more amazing than the days of the oppressor, because this is black and brown supremacy, man. Okay, you're gonna learn about your history and your heritage, and that money gonna benefit you and me, not the oppressor. You want to know how you can make America fall overnight? Don't celebrate Christmas. Don't celebrate Thanksgiving. The hell with 4th of July, when Passover is your Independence Day. Okay, come into this school, put your brick in, man. Be under one banner. Our people are messed up because they don't want to be under one banner. They want to be a Christian, they want to be a Muslim, they want to be over here, they want to be over there. That's what the oppressor wants. That ain't what God wants. God say that we need to join together. Oh, nation that's not desired. A nation must come together. Oh, you ain't a nation at all. Not a complete nation. You just a nation that's scattered. You know, the oppressor, they had to shun their ways when it comes to what they believe in and join together to overcome the Native American Indians, man. But when they came over here and conquered the Native American Indians, guess what? Native American Indians were going to war with themselves as well. Understand this oppressor don't fight you straight up. He fights you when you're weak. Or if you ain't weak, he gonna make sure you're weak before he fights you because he not a man. He a coward. I say this all the time. Just like I told Kyle like a week ago, when they in that boxing ring with my brothers, best believe they on steroids, they on something to make their whole body numb. That's how they get down. They ain't not a straight up people. You see what the foods they give us, the cheat codes they use with the food, you know, the what do you call it, the GMOs, all this stuff. Time you eat a piece of candy, you got to read the ingredients because there's some damn pork in there. I find out Pop Tart got, you know, some gelatin. I find out marshmallows is pork. Man, Slim Jim, pork and beef. Boy, they be trying to get you in it. But that's what you're dealing with. A devil, man. I actually love Slim Jim. This, understand this. If it tastes too good, you better check the ingredients. Everybody check it. It might not be right. But let's read that scripture out there. I sent it to you. Matter of fact, it's Genesis chapter 41. We're gonna read about Joseph.
Slucky, so you want me to drop Ecclesiastes 1?
Yeah, I paraphrased it. Let's read about Joseph. Let's see what Joseph did for Egypt. Because you got a lot of people that say, we don't know how they built the pyramids. You got some people say that Anunnaki built the pyramids or aliens built the pyramids. We don't know. We don't have the technology. If it was up to us to build the pyramids, we would know how to build the pyramids. It was out of this world. Man didn't build this pyramid. Yes, man did. The Israelites built it. Joseph was the first, Israelite to go to Egypt. I mean, I don't say that because Abraham went to Egypt, before Joseph. But Joseph made Egypt great with interpreting dreams. Who else did this? Daniel. He went to Babylon. Nebuchadnezzar interpreted his dreams. Nebuchadnezzar had astrologers. He had all kind of wise men, so-called wise men. Just like America, they think they got wise men too. But when it comes to the Lord, they are fools. Okay, right. Nebuchadnezzar, those wise men couldn't interpret his dreams. In Egypt, the Egyptian wise men couldn't interpret the Pharaoh dreams. It took Joseph. And guess what? Joseph's dream made Egypt great. You know how they repaid Joseph? It put his people in slavery.
Right.
Know how to repay us when we show them our great inventions? It's called the word patent. Y'all ever heard that word patent? Hell, these damn devils, they patent America because Native American Indians were here first. Know how they patent America? They stick a nasty, filthy flag in the ground and say, this is my land. Know what I mean? You made the cell phone. They patent this. Everything we create, they patent. Why don't we just separate so they can't patent nothing? What about that? All right. Man, I mean, how much we got to get oppressed? We learn that they are the oppressor. They ain't gonna stop. I mean, why would they stop? If they stop, they ain't gonna be on top. I mean, that's why the Egyptians put us in slavery. We're gonna read about what the main reason why the Egyptians put us in slavery. All right. And it's the same reason why America did it. All right. But America went too far. It went way more farther than the other nations that had us in slavery. Man, if you could just count how many times we've been in slavery in this Bible, man, it's ridiculous. And the Bible said oppression should make a wise man mad, but a gift destroys the heart. What is that gift? You're looking for a stimulus check. You're looking for more food stamps. You're looking for some crap that fall off master table instead of looking for your own damn table. The Bible says live not a beggar's life, but we want to be beggars. All right? But walk over a homeless man and tell him to get a job. No. Do Chinese people do that to their people? Do they tell them to go get a job, or they help their people go get a job? Or they bring them in their house? Okay? We need to learn in our head that your people is your responsibility. Not let white people handle a problem. Let Ukraine fight Russia. Let's white and white crown. Let them fight their own wars. You know, if you see them out there and they are homeless, you know, tell them to go to their community. You always come to the black community when you need help. Why don't you stay in your own community? Because they know we dumb when it comes to loving everybody. Are we the only one that love everybody? And we really don't love everybody. You know, we just compassionate people. How can you love everybody and you don't know everybody? And and if you love everybody, you really a disloyal person. Can't love everybody.
Right.
God, you were born in your uniform. All right. That's like Michael Jordan passing the ball to the opposite team all the time they play. You ain't gonna like that player, is you? He's not gonna be great. He's gonna get fired. Guess what? Most High God had fired us a while ago for being that same way, passing the ball to the other nations. You benefit me nothing. Okay, but read.
That was Genesis 1. What verse, sir?
No, Genesis chapter 41.
41.
Read about Joseph.
Khan.
His brother sold him into slavery. They were jealous of him, And when he got sold into slavery, he became a great man. He became the second in command of Egypt. You're gonna read about it. Go ahead.
It's the first verse.
Yeah, start from the first verse.
Khan, sir. Genesis 41, verse 1.
We call them swords in here. The Bible. Y'all got some swords? I got a Bible in here for you, brother. I gotta find it. Give me. You can get this right here. You got a phone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can show you how to put it on your app in here. Okay. All right. Give me 1 minute, call y'all.
Khan, right. Sir.
Salaki. All right. Genesis chapter 41, verse 1. Go ahead.
Khan. And it came to pass at the end of 2 full years, that Pharaoh dreamed, and behold, he stood by the river. Verse 2. And behold, there came up out of the river 7 well-favored kine, and fat fleshed, and they fed in a meadow. Verse 3.
Skip down to verse 8.
Khan, sir. Verse 8.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a quick summary. Pharaoh had a dream about a famine. He didn't know that a famine was gonna come. Joseph enlightened him. His wise men didn't know what the hell was going on. So I don't want to read this whole chapter. I like to get straight to the point. All right, read on.
Khan, verse 8. And it came to pass in the morning that his spirit was troubled.
Just like Nebuchadnezzar in the book of Daniel, he was troubled. Like, what kind of dream this is? It was a nightmare, and it troubled him. I need an interpreter. Or I'm gonna start unaliving some y'all fake prophets, you fake magicians. I'm gonna start unaliving you fake psychics. Hey, what I'm paying you for? I mean, they should be unalive. They getting paid, or something should happen. You getting paid to do something you can't do. That's what your pastor need to give. Y'all money back, Christian. He can't tell you about the words of God. Bring that money here. We'll show y'all what to do with it. We'll show you black supremacy. That Christian church is white supremacy. But go ahead.
Khan. And he sent and called for all the magicians of Egypt, and all the wise men thereof. And Pharaoh told them his dream, but there was none that could interpret them unto Pharaoh. Verse 9. Then spake a chief butler unto Pharaoh, saying, I do remember my faults this day. Verse 10.
Go down to verse 14.
Verse 14. Khan.
I got an ankle biter.
Verse 14. Khan.
Go ahead.
Verse 14. Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph And they brought him hastily out of the dungeon, and he shaved himself.
Man, they shaved him. You know what they shaved Joseph? I'm gonna give y'all this. I'm sidebarring for a minute. Do you know why the Egyptians shaved Pharaoh? I mean, shaved Joseph. Y'all understand? America get their ways, a lot of their ways from Egypt. The Egyptians considered hair to be unhygienic, nasty, dirty. We wore beards. We don't have bald heads like Egyptians and stuff. We wear hair. In a couple, give me 1 minute. Okay, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Or smoking bothering you. Okay. So I can give me 1 minute. Get the class. Sorry. You okay? All right. Go ahead and read.
Khan. And he shaved himself and changed his remnant and came in unto Pharaoh. Verse 15.
Yeah, they get this custom from Egypt. Like when you go to the military, they shave up all your hair off your face. Have you looking like a good boy? That come from Egypt. The Egyptians did it. What else do the Egyptians do? Grown men in Egypt used to do. Wear makeup. Wear skirts. What did the Europeans, the white Europeans used to do? Wear wigs, hair hats, whatever, makeup. They get it from Egypt. And they shave up. Okay, but the reason why the devil shaved all his hair off because he better, or he could be looking like Cousin It of the Addams family. Yeah, I remember Cousin It. You go back to his natural state, the cave beast. Okay, but read on.
Khan, Genesis 41, verse 15. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is none that can interpret it. And I have heard.
Pharaoh sound like Martin Luther King, huh? I got a dream. But go ahead.
Khan, I have heard say of thee that thou can understand a dream to interpret it.
Okay, go down to the part where it says, I'm trying to get down to the part where it says he let Joseph take over. Read 39.
39?
Yeah, 41. Go ahead, 41.
Khan.
Okay, Joseph interpreted the dream, and he showed him the famine, but he showed him how to survive through the famine. And Egypt survived. So many people came to Egypt to eat during the famine, including Joseph's family, and Egypt became a great power. I think the greatest power at that time, all because of Joseph. Wherever the Israelites go, that's where the greatest kingdom gonna be at. That's why America is great, because we here. Read on.
Slakia, so you want me to start at 40?
Yeah, go ahead.
Khan, Genesis 41, verse 40. Thou shalt be over my house, and according unto thy word shall all my people be ruled.
And see, another thing too, this is why Egypt was blessed. Because when you bless the Israelites, you should be blessed. That's what God told Abraham, for the other nations. If you serve Abraham, you should be blessed. How do you serve Abraham? By serving his seed, his chosen seed. Who is his chosen seed? The Israelites. Us.
Right.
That's why America going through such a hard time, because they're not blessing the Israelites. What they're doing, they're oppressing us. So they're gonna see oppression. They're gonna see hard times. They're gonna see monkeypox, coronavirus. Forest fires. Y'all give me some more. What America going through right now? They're like, I remember Donald Trump when he was when he first won his first presidency. He was like, it's like I'm fighting an invisible man. Y'all remember he said that about coronavirus? It's like I'm fighting an invisible man.
Right.
You are. You can't see him, but he's there. You fighting the nigger God. That's what we call him here, the nigger God. The God of the niggas. Damn, what's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with the word nigger. Yeah, they made the word nigger seem bad, but nigga is in the Bible. Nigga just mean black. And guess what? I like when the old pastor called me nigga. Just call me Mr. Nigga. Yeah, call me Mr. Nigga. Yeah, Mr. Black. Okay, but they don't like when you call them devil, and it fits them very well because they are devils. So we both telling the truth. You're a devil, I'm a nigga.
Right.
But read on.
Common Khan. Verse 40.
Yeah, when we came over here, they didn't say Africans for sale. They said Negroes for sale. And that's what we are.
Right.
You know?
Common Khan. And in the throne will I be greater than thou. Only in the throne will I be greater than thou. Verse 41. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, see, I have set thee over all the land of Egypt.
Okay, let's go to the next chapter. Let's see what happened after Joseph passed away and the Israelites multiplied in the land. Let's see what these heathens that our Christian pastors tell us to join, let's see their mind state back then and now today. Because they get paranoid when we multiply. That's why they got abortion clinics in your neighborhood. That's why they put dope in your neighborhood. That's why they got all kind of traps. So they want you to, have offspring, but not have too much, but you might overrule them and take over. Yeah.
It's a lucky, sir.
Go ahead.
That's why they wanted the midwife to kill all the male children back during Egypt.
We're gonna go into that another class because I'm going against time. It's 8:04, and I'm trying to get into the meat.
Common Khan, sir.
But you can say that, but not all the way, because you gotta remember. I forgot how that story went in Egypt. You might be right. I remember the time where they said kill all the firstborn in Israel when it came to Christ, but it really had nothing to do with abortion. It had something to do with they trying to get rid of this prophecy that's coming that don't overtake my throne. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a form of abortion. So you're right. But go ahead.
You want to go to what verse now, sir?
Genesis chapter 42.
Common Khan, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Common Khan, Genesis 42, verse 1. Now when Jacob saw that there was corn in Egypt, Jacob said unto his son, why do ye look one upon another? Verse 2. And he said, behold, I have heard that there is corn in Egypt.
Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Salaki, I'm looking for the one where it says, okay, give me 1 minute. Salaki. Where it says Jacob, where it says the children of Israel multiply. And the new Pharaoh took over and put us in captivity. That's what I'm looking for. Do you see it?
Yeah, I'm looking for it too, sir.
Let me find it real quick. Oh, that's an Slakia. I sent it to your chat. That's an Exodus. Exodus chapter 1.
Khan.
Yeah, I sent everything to you.
Yeah, but I was in the Bible. I was in Scripture.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of old. Go ahead. Just Exodus 1:1.
Khan, Exodus 1:1. Now these are the name of the children of Israel, which came into Egypt. Every man and his household came with Jacob. And it goes down with the name. Verse 2, Reuben, Simeon, Levi.
Okay, these are 12 tribes, I don't know if y'all know what tribe y'all with. We got a 12 tribe chart in here. Judah. Okay, I'm pretty sure your people was born over here in America. Where? West Africa. You're born here. Okay, we got check this out. Okay, well, are you African or you been here, so you don't know if you like? What's your last name? Johnson. Oh man, shoot. I'm pretty, yeah. Okay, you're a Negro. I'm pretty sure you're a Negro last name Johnson. You got a Bush name, you really hey. Okay. All right. So those people came from America to Africa a while ago. Yeah, okay. All right, you good, brothers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and your last name Johnson, your people was on the plantation, someone with John's son. that was his name Johnson come from, John's son. Yeah. And I guess I got a cousin last name Johnson, so I already know. All right. But go ahead.
Counting Concert, verse 3. Issachar, Zebulun, Benjamin, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher. Verse 5. And all the soul that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was in Egypt already.
Right.
Verse 6. And Joseph died, and all his brethren, and all that generation. Verse 7. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiply and wax exceedingly mighty. And the land was filled with them.
Read on.
Verse 8. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph.
Right.
New king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. Verse 9. And he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we.
Oh, here you go. The paranoia. He's get paranoid. They finna go to war with you. When they see their power might get challenged, they finna go to war with you. All right? And believe it or not, the Israelites will probably live in harmony with them. That's not even on their mind. You know, but guess what? That's on your oppressor mind. That's on the other nation's mind. They don't want you beside them. Why? Because they always gonna choose their people first. Because they're not weird like us. We some weird people, man. You know what I'm saying? We weird. Because everybody else put their people first besides us. We weird. I don't understand. But read on.
Khan, Exodus 1, verse 10. Come on, let us deal wisely with them.
And they still dealing with us wisely. America did with us real wisely, man. And they did it back then in Egypt. They've been doing it to us, man. You know?
Khan, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that when there falleth out any
hold on. What do you think? What's the real spirit behind Donald Trump not liking Mexicans? Let's be honest. Because they can have babies like crazy, man. He's like, oh, it's too many. We got to build a wall. The Native American Indians should have built a wall for you and your people. Long time ago. That's what they should have did. And America would have been great. Not make America great again. It would have stayed great. America was great when it wasn't over here. America was great before you put your filthy flag in the land. You had buffalo. You had all kind of fruit, vegetation. You know, the land was so beautiful. Now, look at this. Look at this place over here. We don't know how it is to see the stars and grow real crops. They don't want black people growing crops. They want your black behind at the grocery store, buying their so-called clean water, buying their vegetation and their meat that Lord knows what they got in it. But God say Jacob should eat poison and still live. Jacob should eat poison and still live. That means we should eat this horrible garbage food that's banned in other countries because it was killing them. It was unaliving them. But we don't eat it and still live.
Right.
All right. But read on.
Khan. When there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us.
Read from the top so people can get the context.
Khan. Exodus 1, verse 10. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us. and so get them up out of the land.
Man, that's crazy. You know, they're gonna ally with our enemies and take what we got. When you know their ancestor Joseph made them great, man. That's why it's so important you follow and listen to what the Lord tell you. It's deeper than what you think it is. God put a spirit inside of these other nations and the oppressor that's over us right now. And what God established, you can't change it. The Bible says, what I made crooked, you can't make straight.
Right.
God made that oppressor to be the devil. He made him to be the wicked, the vessel of the wicked. How you gonna come in and make him righteous, Christian? Them people are our whipping stick. You know that, right? God put us over here to get whipped. He used them to whip us, to get us right. Who was Jacob big brother Esau? He used them to tie behind up, and they've been tearing us up for a while, more than 400 years.
Right.
Every time he joined them, they whoop you even harder. Now Donald Trump told the police, don't be nice to them. Push their head down a little bit more harder in that police car. Rub them up. That's what he said. Before he got elected to be president, he said he want to see more toughness and be more rough to these criminals. You know he's talking about us and Hispanic people. He's talking about us. And he gonna give police full immunity. That means if they beat you up, can't sue them. Can't do nothing. So he want police to be respected. He want them to be in a full power. Because, you know, I guess these devils seeing too many TikTok videos and their girls talking about I know this law and talking back, and, you know, they don't like that. They don't like that. All right. So they're going to give police back their full. He's working on it. It has not happened yet. But, you know, they look at Trump as the savior of America. You know, I can't wait to Putin show him wrong. I can't wait till Putin hit that button. And bye-bye, America. I can't wait. I know y'all can't wait. I hope I be in the chariot and looking at it through the window of the chariot. Call me SHALAM. That means rise Israel. Yeah. And America be no more. And you know, in the Bible it says America will be like the wilderness for the dragons. Do you know what that means? That's give me hold on to this y'all. Let's get Malachi. I'm saying chapter 1, verse 4. It said America gonna be the wilderness for the dragons. You know, according to the Bible, dragon could be a alligator. You know, alligator is basically a dinosaur, a dragon. You know, lizards. You know, reptiles that, you know, on all fours. You know, you got Komodo dragons too. You got all kind of, you know, lizards that's big, and they are considered to be dragons. But how are these dragons gonna take over America? Because when that bomb hit, you know, after a bomb hit, guess what happened? You know, after a while, tall grass gonna grow. And once the grass get taller and taller, what goes around in tall grass? Reptile. Go ahead, Warren.
Slithery snake.
Yeah, reptiles. It's gonna be a place where you can't really live here. You know, even when the devil first came over here, that down here in Florida, believe it or not, Florida just got really a place that we could like really lay our head at. It was a while that Florida was like people catching malaria, mosquitoes and stuff to give them malaria. Like people can live in Florida, man. That's how it was when they first came over to America. They can't come over here and live just like that, you know. But the Native American Indians, they knew how to survive over here. They taught them how to, you know, grow the corn and put on certain type of stuff in your skin to keep the mosquitoes off you. And guess what they did in return? Gave them smallpox. Bought rats over here. America ain't had rats till the devil came here. Believe it or not. Look at New York. Looking for the devil. Look at some places where all you think it's all about the rats over here. No, they bought rats over here. Right. They bought a lot of stuff over here. They came over here with the bubonic plague. That too. You know, they went to hospitals and it was smallpox in the blankets already that they got from the hospitals, and they wrapped these blankets up and put them, like wrap them up in gifts. And when they so-called was offering the Native American Indians gifts, like, for thank you for showing us how to bathe and grow corn. Here, this is our appreciation. Indians unraveled it and laid in the blankets and died from the disease, man. Never trust the oppressor, man. Never sit him by your side, because in his mind, he wants to rule over you. That's what
right.
he do every time. So read.
Khan Khan, Malachi 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished.
So let me catch up with you, warriors, Salakia.
Oh, Salakia.
You say Malachi what?
1, verse 4.
I'm
going to go ahead and read it.
Go ahead and read.
Khan. Whereas Edom saith.
Oh, no, you got to read Salakia. This start from verse 3.
Khan, Malachi 1, verse 3. And I hated Esau.
Oh, read that slow and powerful. Don't read that fast.
I hated.
Don't read it fast.
Khan, sir.
Don't hold back. Read it powerful and hard.
Malachi 1, verse 3.
They say God don't hate, y'all. You see it right here? Read.
Khan, Malachi 1, verse 3. And I hated Esau.
No, you ain't reading that strong enough, man. Say it with your chest, y'all.
I hated Esau.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Khan, sir. I hated Esau and laid his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragon of the wilderness.
Okay. I normally don't teach meat like that to, new students. I like to keep it on milk. So I'm going to try my best to make it milk for you. Okay. When it says mountains, it's talking about governments. Just like with Esau, a lot of times when they mention Esau, it'll say Mount Seir. Or even with us, Israel, it'd be like Mount Zion. You ever heard of that, Mount Zion? This is another name for our government. Or you got another, I forgot which one it is for the Arabs, but it'll say Mount Zion, Mount Seir. Mount Seir is where the Esau first got his first land at. But wherever he goes, he takes people land. He took that land from the Canaanites. Those Canaanites were called Horites. They were cave dwellers. Notice something. This is how you know reincarnation is real. When Cain got stripped of his pigmentation, where did the first place that he go? The caves. Okay? Esau, once he got, I guess his birthright sold, he sold his own birthright and got mad, whatever, but made it up with Jacob, and he had to go make his own family. Where did he go? He went to the caves. Why did they go to the cave? That's the perfect place for a person that don't have pigmentation. Because that sun will tear you up. All right? That's where they go. And that's how you know reincarnation is real. Esau has the mark of Cain, the mark of the murderer. Who else deserves the mark of the murderer on this earth? Who murders more than the oppressor that's over us right now? Who drop bombs on people's countries? Just because you won't follow their Christianity. You know who do it? They go in everybody's country and be in their damn business. And telling people how they should run their place when America is messy as hell. Fix your own place. They can't fix. They're not in the business fixing nobody. They need fixing. They need to be rehabilitated. But guess what? You can't rehabilitate them. They just wicked. They just need to be in chains and treated like dogs because they are dogs according to the Bible.
Right.
Okay. They don't have no conscience unless it's their people. They don't have no mercy unless it's their people. When you cry, they hear food. You sound like a lamb. It's like a goat. Trying to eat, y'all. Crying too much. He letting us know it's time to eat them. And what we do, we just like sheep. You know what a sheep do when it's time to slice his throat? Do a sheep fight back? What do a sheep do? Y'all ever seen a sheep get his neck sliced? We see it all the time at the Passover. Tell y'all, what do a sheep do? When you put a knife through his throat, do he fight back?
They don't fight back. They'd be just as humble and quiet as ever.
And most of all, he kick out the legs. That's what he do. He kick out the legs. Go ahead and get it over with. Don't even fight. That's what we do all the time to the oppressor. We don't. I don't mean fight back. I ain't talking about violence. I'm talking about when it comes to the holidays. We when it comes to loving your own people, anything that's right, we just get stiff and go ahead and get over it, oppressor. Yes, I will allow my baby so I can have a good career in America. I'd rather work for you and have an office than be a black mother. You know, they teaching our women it's great to have a good career for us and build our empire instead of be a mother, which is the greatest job of all, to raise black children, to raise those people up. Because when you get a career for them, you're raising their people up. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting a career, but understand this. Being a mother is the first job. And being a good wife. Being a good wife to your husband is how you serve the Lord. You know, having a good job and making sure your family and all that, respect and ranking order, because we believe in ranking order in here. Equality don't exist. When you go to your job, you don't see it. When you go out your door, you don't see it. Hell, it's not in your house, neither. It's not in your house. I've never seen it.
Right.
I know my mom and dad agreed on it, but it never happened. Hey, they talk about it, but it don't happen. All right. But go ahead, Kyle.
Counter Concert, Malachi 1, verse 4.
Because guess what happens when you don't have rank and order? It's going to be wild. Not going to be no rules. It's going to be really no rules. Rules come with rank and order, structure. What's wrong with having structure? Don't the police have structure? Do you know America have more laws than the Bible does? The Bible has 613 laws, if I ain't mistaken. How many laws America got? I bring this out all the time. Man, way a whole lot more. But guess what? If you keep the laws of God, you'll keep all the laws of America and be against America at the same time.
Right.
And they can't do nothing to you. Because guess what? You got God on your side. We go out there in that street corner and we blazing. And guess what? Somebody come up against us, they got to protect us. Why? Because we obeying the law, and we that's our First Amendment. Freedom of speech. Ain't it? Yeah. I'm trying to take our microphone. Hey, but we got brothers in here. Their voice is louder than the microphone.
Right.
Man, people say Christ was a soft-spoken person, like that pastor and nah, Christ was no punk. If you read the book of Revelation, it says Christ had the voice of many waters. You know how that sound? It's loud. Yeah, Christ went to camp. You know what I mean? Christ wasn't banging on tambourine. All right? That's what people need to understand. Man, I ain't gonna go there. That's another class. But I'm gonna get into this history a little bit more because I'm running low on time and I want to edify y'all. I want to preach like that pastor. All right. I can sit up there and bash that pastor all day, but I want y'all to learn. This is the history class. I want y'all to take something from this class and take it home to your family or to your friends. Don't be a tyrant, man. But sometimes I was saying this yesterday. Sometimes you got to poke at me. Hey, wake up! Can't let them stay there and be dead forever. Like, wake up, man. You got, the Bible. Christ said, don't always, present your pearls to swine because they'll trample over it. Don't be a tyrant with this truth. Don't be like them Christians. They so forceful with their Christianity. They forceful with it, man. You can't even dress in your Hebrew attire without them saying something. Calling you a Power Ranger or calling you a boldness or whatever. Man, I had somebody talking about, let me trim that beard, let me sanctify that beard, let me cleanse it. Oh, you gotta trim it up, you gotta round it off. You look too rough. Damn, look like a man that's too rough. What I ain't gonna do, y'all, is cut my beard off where I can just get that green alcohol and just say bye-bye. We ain't gonna do that. We don't do that in here. Ain't no baby faces in here. But read on.
Malachi 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate place.
Now, you
Thus
start from
saith-
verse. You started from verse 3. I think you had verse 4.
Con, I read verse 3 already. You want me to read verse 3 again?
Yeah, read verse 4. Read verse 4. Slightly.
Con, verse Malachi 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate place.
Okay, it was a time that the Edomites was impoverished. What time that was? The Roman Empire. The Roman Empire, it didn't fall. It went into the hands of black people. The Byzantine Empire took over the Roman Empire. So the Byzantine Empire under Constantine, the first black emperor was Septimius Severus, who was a general. Septimius Severus, took over because those devils was like basically poisoning each other. This emperor got poisoned by his servants and the soldiers, and they kept on getting poisoned. And what happens? Greed ended up destroying Esau all the time. This is gonna happen to Esau again. His greed gonna get him destroyed. That's why God said you really don't have to lift a finger. You dealing with idiots, a foolish nation. They're gonna destroy themselves because they're greedy. What greed do to people? Greed is a self-destructive force. You destroy yourself when you're greedy, man. All right? And that's what's gonna happen to these devils. Vladimir Putin is a Russian, but also he's an Edomite, and he's gonna destroy his people over here. Because both of them greedy. All right? Both of them all want power. That's what they've been doing. All right. But the Constantine was a black man. Septimius Severus was a black man. Shakespeare. It was called the Dark Ages. I love teaching about the Dark Ages. We ruled Europe for 1,000 years. Okay. King James and his son, King Charles, whose nickname was the Black Boy. That's how you know King James was black. His son was nicknamed the Black Boy. Can a white man be named that? Whatever I say, y'all go behind me. I guarantee you find it when you go home. His son nickname was the Black Boy. And King James' real name is James Charles Stewart. If you go to the word Stewart and you look up the meaning of Stewart, it means black. Stewart in the German language is swarthy. Swarthy is black. Okay, that's another way I can prove that he's black. It's so important that y'all come to class so y'all can wake your people up. But some people ain't gonna wake up. All right, some people gonna stay on that blue pill. They ain't gonna be like Neo Anderson and take the red pill. Yeah, but us in here, we took the red pill, and I ain't trying to go back in that matrix, which is called that Christian church. Understand this: black and brown people are still being colonized today. How they are being colonized? That church. That church put the spirit of the white man on you. The mark of the beast is not a computer chip. It's Christianity. They don't need to give you a computer chip to control you. That Christianity control our people very well, don't it? Tell me I'm lying. You can't get a Christian to come in, man, unless we give them some food. But you trying to run back at that door. Yeah, especially when you see that black Jesus. Oh, man. They don't like that, man. Why? Because they're used to the soft one. They want the soft one. I know. I always had a problem with that soft Jesus. I always had a problem. If that man coming to save me, I don't want to be saved. He's saving me for slavery. That's what he's going to do. He would put me in another 400 years of slavery. I don't want salvation from that man at all. Keep your salvation. But when I found out, this is not the real image of Christ, but this is what he would look like. This is what we show people. This is what he would look like according to the Bible. And this is what we put up. All right? But man, understand this. A man that look like that gonna come out the sky and be your salvation. If you work for it. If you work hard for it, right? It's not gonna be given to you. That's what people gotta understand. A lot of people say, I'm gonna wait till Christ come back to do what's right. All right. You think you can do that? No, you cannot. You better do right now. That's when it counts.
Right.
When the Lord, needs you the most, do it when it counts. Don't wait till he come back to do what's right. Don't you want your children to do what's right when they're at school, when you're not around? What do you think the Most High wants you to do? We in school right now. We learning what to do and what not to do. All right? Read on.
Khan. But we will return and build the desolate place. Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Right.
They shall build, but I will throw down.
No, you know, during 9/11, what happened? They knocked that building down, the Arab people. And what did Esau do? He made more taller buildings. Okay? They always try to let people know that we, no matter what you do, we are the superpower, and no matter what you knock down, we're going to make it great and greater. Because we are America. We cannot be stopped. But the Lord say, I'm going to throw it down. Read on.
Khan. And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
What is a border? A border is a place that, how you put it? Okay, it could be the, how you put this up? You know how you got Mexico, you got the United States. It could be an ending or a beginning of a place. All right. So if Esau is the border of wickedness, he's the beginning of wickedness and the ending of it. He's the father of lies.
Right.
He started the lie. He started whatever behavior you see in this place. Understand it came from him. When you see this Rainbow Coalition, it came from him. You better do the research on Caligula and Julius Caesar and the Greeks. Alexander the Freak. I don't call him the Great. Alexander the Freak died of syphilis. Hell, white Jesus. Me and y'all keep bringing this out because it was so amazing to understand that white Jesus had syphilis so bad that he had to wear a mask.
Right.
Watch that TV show called The Borgias, the Borgia family. It put the truth right in your face. It's up. I mean, and they see how many of us gonna sit here and watch what they do and mock us. They put white Jesus right in your face. This same white Jesus had sex with his sister. The same man who painted him, he had sex with too, Leonardo da Vinci.
Right.
Painted his gay love. The same man who did Mona Lisa. They said Mona Lisa a man. That's not Lisa. This ain't Mona Lisa, but that's not Lisa. That's Leonardo probably. But nah. Hey, I don't know. I know it's a drag. A drag. Man, they've been wicked and evil, man. Okay. Well, black people can't be like them because when we try to be like them, we destroy ourselves. Understand this. When the devil, these oppressors, they become great from sin. We die from sin. That's why we got to separate from them, because what make them great make us worse.
Right.
All right. Read.
Khan. And the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever.
Oh, I thought Christ changed that. I thought Christ said God love everybody now. But right here in the Bible, it says that the Most High has an indignation with them forever. Do y'all know what indignation means? Indignation is a hate that's stronger than regular hate. It is a strong hatred. And God said, I have a strong hatred for them forever. And is this hatred personal? Do the Most High hate them because of their skin? No. He hates what they do to his people.
Right.
And I mean, Christians act like these oppressors stop oppressing black people and now we can forgive them. They didn't stop. Every day, every week, you see something new and something that's different with their racism. They act out on it. And we just sit here and keep forgiving them. We'll forgive them before we forgive our own people. Huh? Okay. Your brother robs you for your jacket. You know, your homeboy, he robs you for your rims. But who robs you every day when you go on that job? And he take the whole peanut and just give you the peanut shell. Just give you barely enough to get by. Keep you coming back. You get paid before you get paid. A lot of times he'll hold your check for 2 weeks. Do you know why they hold your check? Because they flipping your check. Their bank account is flipping your check. They talking about, oh, we holding it because you don't need to, have it right now today. You need to, just give it to you once a week, twice a week. That's how I like to pay out. They ain't telling you they flipping your money. They flipping your money. That money they hold it, they build up interest and interest.
Right.
That's what they doing. They're stealing these devils, man. And then they take tax deduction check. Hit you again. And tell you, hey man, you better thank God for a job. I thank God for a black business, my own business, not working for you. I mean, who this is? Shalom, Lord Christ, man. Shalom, Lord Christ. Young man, Jamrin. Okay. Shalom, Lord Christ. But go ahead, Kayal.
Khan, sir. Malachi 1 verse 5. And your eyes shall see, and ye shall say.
We can
the
drop
Lord
that.
will-
Let's go back to matter of fact, read that article for me. Not an article, but slide. It's a screenshot that I sent you. Okay? Because I got like 20 more minutes. All right. So got a double time. Baba Kashal means please in Hebrew. All right.
You wouldn't want to start with Abraham Lincoln?
No. Let me see where you at. The first screenshot that I sent you.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Cotton importance and Lincoln effort, cotton trade.
Okay, go ahead and hit that. Matter of fact, hit Eli Whitney. Hit that. That's what I need. Eli Whitney.
Okay, 1 second.
And we'll read those screenshots later. I only got 20 minutes. Go ahead.
You say Eli Whitney?
Yeah, I sent you the article. You'll see Eli Whitney. You don't see it?
1 second.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
I don't see that, sir.
I'll send it to you again. It's in the Facebook Messenger. I send it again to you. I just sent it. If you don't got it, I'll go ahead and read it.
Yeah, I don't have it, sir.
I just sent it to you. You don't see it in your Facebook Messenger?
1 second, I'm looking for it.
I'll go ahead and read it, Warren, if you ain't got it. I'm running on time. Okay. Inventor, mechanical engineer, and manufacturing pioneer, Eli Whitney is best known as the inventor of the cotton gin, patent in 1794. An unforeseen byproduct of Whitney's invention, a labor-saving device, was to help preserve the institution of slavery in the South by making cotton production highly profitable. Exports of cotton from the United States skyrocketed after the introduction of the cotton gin. Between 1820 and 1860, cotton represented over half the value of the United States export. But they'll tell you that black people, it wasn't just all black people that just built America. You know, it wasn't just on them. We all did it. No. Only thing you did was whoop that back and make sure we built your kingdom. And you're still doing it right now. All right. Read that screenshot from me, Warrior, where it say cotton is king. That's what I need.
Gone, sir.
I'm showing you how proud it was of this cotton. Now in the school system, they want their children to be proud of the cotton. But you were proud of the cotton when you was the Confederacy. Oh, you said King Cotton. Cotton is king. But the real struggle was King Cotton. That cotton made them king of the earth. You understand? It made America great. But now they don't want to be so proud of that cotton. But we're going to read about it. Go ahead.
It's lucky, sir.
Go ahead. The screenshot.
You send messenger?
Yeah, messenger. You and your regular messages, you need to be in Facebook messages. Don't go to
Okay,
link.
I got it, sir.
All right.
All right, which one you wanted?
I want the one below Abraham Lincoln. You read Abraham Lincoln second. And
Okay, Cotton.
After I read Abraham Lincoln, I'm gonna close down the class. All right, but go ahead.
Okay, Cotton during the war.
Yeah.
The Union, can't even see it. 1 second.
You see it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
The Union Army present in New Orleans and Memphis in 1862 allowed cotton to be.
Where you at, Warren?
I'm reading the screenshot.
Okay.
You want the one below Abraham Lincoln? Lincoln
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, the one below Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, cotton. That's cotton importance.
Okay, go ahead. I think I sent you the wrong thing, Shalaki. I was rushing today. I was trying to get here. Let me see. I was trying to get the part. Okay, read the one where it say Abraham Lincoln. I'm just do that one.
Okay, con, sir.
All right.
Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln paid close attention to the cotton trade during the American Civil War, but he didn't fear the cotton industry itself.
Abraham Lincoln started the Civil War because the South got the big head and said, we don't need y'all Northern. We getting all the money. Y'all need us. Like, why we joining you anyway? And now you're talking about we can't move slavery out west. When they wanted to move slavery out west, what was this really called? You know, when they were going out west, building their empire, because they wasn't when they first came over here, they didn't own the whole United States. They didn't have Louisiana, California. At this time period, what it was called? Y'all, I'm gonna give you a chance.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
Manifest destiny. Have you ever heard of that? Manifest destiny is an evil term. This is when the devil said that God, ordained me to unalive the American Indians, ordained me to enslave Negroes, ordained me to be on top. Now I must do this to be on top. God want me to do it. And I'm going to manifest destiny. There was a devil that went inside of a grocery store, I think it was 2 years ago in Buffalo, New York. And he had wrote manifesto, I think on the gun or the wall, I forgot. But he put manifesto there. He basically letting you know he feel the same way. When Negroes down the line, that's when you see a mass shooting. You're going to see Montgomery Brawl, believe it or not, the Montgomery Brawl. You know what happened after Montgomery Brawl? A devil went inside the Dollar General in Jacksonville, Florida, and told all the white people to get out. Because I don't want to unalive none of these good white folks. And let me unalive these Negroes. He said those words, he just told all the white people to get out. I'm going to tell you what's on his mind. Y'all get out. And he did what he did to the Negroes inside the Dollar Tree. And he didn't know him. But before he went to the Dollar General, he went to the college down the street. It was an all-black college. He couldn't do what he wanted to do there because there were police there. He seen himself in a shootout. So let me go somewhere where black folks say he probably got no gun at. I'm telling you how I got cowards think. Let me go with somebody auntie and grandma. That's ain't gonna have no kind of self-defense. This is what you're dealing with. All right. They call black people super predators, but who is really the super predator? Huh? Come on now. Read, Warrior.
Cotton was a central part of the American economy, accounting for nearly 60% of export in 1860. The Confederacy's leader believed that cotton was so important that they could bring the world to their knees.
Say that again. Wow. Now you understand the Civil War, right? They said cotton was so powerful, it could bring the world to their knees. Let me tell you something, they would never stop the South. That's true. But who actually stopped the South? Did the Union actually really stop the South? Y'all raise your hand and tell me. Who stopped the South? Who really stopped the South in their reign of terror to keep slavery going? The comment section, y'all can type in y'all comment. Who actually stopped these rednecks? Huh? Take a wild guess. Was it Abraham Lincoln and his Union troops? I mean, it was a union. It was a union, believe it or not. But it really wasn't not the union in reality. I'm giving y'all a hint. Did Abraham Lincoln really free black people? Tell me, huh? What does that? What does that mean? Talk to me. Emancipation. I want you to look at the word emancipation because it means, if I'm not mistaken, to take away slavery or something like that. Emancipation. Let's type that in. Somebody. I taught a class on it. I hope I'm correct, and I'm taking a while, I guess now. But I think emancipation means he emancipated slavery. If I ain't mistaken, that's what it means. But I want y'all to look at the word because in here, if we don't know what the word means, we look it up. We don't guess. I won't tell you God gave me a vision and he touched me like the pastor said. I don't do that. And I don't know everything. I'll let you know. I don't know everything. I know a lot. I've been taught by great men. I don't know how to drive an 18-wheeler. I don't know. It's somebody to show me. I don't know everything now. So if you know something and I don't know it, hey, I will let you know. Hey, you're right, brother. Give you a hand clap. You know? But you got the word emancipation. But I think I'm correct on this word. I teach a lot of history.
So
go ahead.
Emancipation is the act of emancipating. And to emancipate is to free from restraint, influence, or the like. To free a person from bondage or slavery.
Oh, so I was right then. Hey, y'all, I taught a class on it, so I was correct. But right. I'm getting old. But I was right. Okay, that's what it means. But okay, my question was to you: how did the Union, did Abraham Lincoln, did they really free black people? How did black people get free? Black people free themselves, believe it or not. You know how? Because the Union was losing. Our general taught the class like a year ago. You know, he teaches around this time, like around Martin Luther King time, Abraham Lincoln birthday and stuff. But he taught us about this, man. Abraham Lincoln was losing the war, and he had cried out for help. The Emancipation Proclamation was a cry for help. And y'all free. Y'all Negroes is free. How can you free some Negroes that ain't your slave? They belong to the ops, your enemies, the South. How can you free something that somebody else owns? You're not free. You had to fight for your freedom. You had to join the Union.
Right.
What happened when the Union came down south to fight the Confederacy? Negroes dropped their plowshares and picked up a rifle and joined the Union. That's how they won. The Negroes joined the Union. And ain't nothing more fierce and more like soldier-like and courageous than a slave want to fight for his freedom. He would rather die than be on that plantation. He gonna give you his all because he don't want to die a slave. He want his daughter and his children to be free. So he gonna fight it behind off, man. And that's how they won, because that's how bad they want freedom. But I'm gonna ask y'all another question: is we really free? Talk to me. And why are we not free?
People are lost in mental bondage.
That's right.
Spiritual bondage.
That's right, sister. Give our hand. Yeah, and Christ said you should know the truth, and the truth will set you free. But they don't want to know the truth. They want to hear fairy tales, and they want somebody to rock them to sleep. That was that pastor there for. He rock you to sleep. Everything about that Christian church, all their interpretations are so damn magical. Everything got to be magical. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to be God told me this, and God and he told me that the whole time. You talk to somebody that's gossiping about this brother and sister, and you just tell their business when you go up on that pulpit. You know what they do. Or they talk to you about their problems. You play games with people. It's called manipulation. Man, I experienced that in the church, man. I told the pastor my business, and he up there talking about me. I'm like, damn, man, I ain't tell you to do all that. You ain't saying my name, I know you're talking about me. I just told you. You know, they play games, man. You know, and so it's so important that our people understand that they are still in slavery. You are in slavery in the mind, and you in slavery physically too.
Right.
These devils have perfected slavery. They perfected it, and also they created the perfect slave. That perfect slave is a black and brown Christian. That's the perfect slave, because you are voluntarily loving your slave master. He don't have to force you to love him. You love him voluntarily. You love him more than your own damn people. What better slave you can have than a slave that ain't gonna run from it? He gonna run towards you with open arms. That's a Christian. That's why y'all better run into the truth, man, and get away from them people. Yeah, man. Yeah. So with that, it's 8:53. Do anybody got any questions? You got any questions? I can answer your questions. I got like 10 minutes, 7 minutes. It don't have to be about this topic. It can be about anything, and I try my best to edify you if I know the question. So you got a question, brother? You got a question, sister?
Majority.
All right. But if you don't, let me know so I can edify you. I don't want you to leave confused. So do you have a question? All right. With that, stand up. We're going to salute it out. Okay, stand up, and I'm going to teach y'all how to do the salute. The salute that we're doing here. Oh, sister, you can stay down. You get up second. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it. All right. You up, Kyle?
Sir.
All right. Men of Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Amar Shabbat, Amajim, Barak,
Yahbashim
Yahbashim Yahshua Barakatah. What I just said to you, may the Most High in Christ bless you. May the Most High in the name of Christ bless you, okay? Sorry me turn, all right? Sister gonna stand. You gonna have your right hand over your left. All right, and you're gonna be like this on a shame face. You know what I mean? And all right, brother, we're gonna salute the sister. All right. Men of Israel, we're gonna give one courtesy salute to the sister. Amar Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Alatam Bahashim Yahweh. And what we say to you, may Christ, may the Most High in Christ watch over you. You know what I mean? My bad. May the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. All right. Y'all some time with me, hands down. Sorry, return. Class dismissed. All right.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Israel.
So wonderful.